I pressed done, right? You never can do tell with the Twitch. The Twitch longer. The Finginator. Oh, I hate pollen. Pollen, ooh, pollen gets me mad. Grr. Gets me real mad. Did I take my medicine today? I did. What a fuck crustable of a day I had today. Jeez. Oh, I had to wake up early. Like, well, by normal people standards, it's a bit late, but by streamer standards, it's like impossible. It's like they have an 8 p.m. in the AM? You know what I'm saying? All right. What are we doing today? I was supposed to prep a little bit before to look at what the Next Fest stuff is, but unfortunately I didn't have time. I was at the dentist and then on a phone call for a while. So what that mean? We'll do some Nine Kings for a little bit, see if I get annoyed at it, and if I do get annoyed at it, we'll browse Steam together. How does that sound? Wait, let me make sure I have the adult only filter set. Okay, yeah, it's enabled. Good. Wait, no, disabled? Do I want to see adult only content? No, probably not. All right. Oh, I moved some things a little bit. Oh, there's an update. What the hell? Oh, we gotta read the update. Patch number, wait, no, what? Patch number 8, we were already on that, right? Oh. No, there was another patch. Where are the notes? Where are the notes? Where are the notes? The people of Toronto want to know, where are the patch notes? Hello, patch notes? Okay, well, I don't know. Don't know. But I don't know. Do not know! What? Oh, I didn't say anything. I wasn't even gonna bring it up. That's how much of a professional I am. That's how consummate of a professional I am. How's it going, Dota? Oh, okay, so last time I beat the King of Blood on King, and people saw it. I still haven't beat the King of Nothing on King, even though I did. It wasn't on stream, and therefore everybody thinks that it never happened. But you know what? We're gonna go Kenya the kill. Kenya nature. That boy ain't right, you know? That boy ain't right. What does Procreate do? Gives me 9? I think it gives me 9, right? Lucky. Make Babby. How is Babby born? Born baller? How is Babby born? Oh my god, you guys are both Babbies. Look. You have the Babby icons. There's Maggie. And then there's the unibrow kid. I don't think she has a name. She might. I think she might be related to Terry. And Jerry? I'm a different Babby than him. True, all Babbies are different. I beat your ass? What the hell? I eat pieces like shit for breakfast. Okay, I figured it out how to play this game. I'm a professional. A profesh. Don't even trip. I'm a profesh. Isn't this the one that has the grudge with Maggie? It actually is, yeah. You guys should be beefing right now. If you know what's good for you, you'd be beefing right now. Really mad. Wait, why doesn't the computer, the rendered one not have it? That's really weird. I'm really mad about that. Had some ramen with my wife for lunch. Ooh, it hits good. Hits you right in the dome apple, you know? Yum, yum, yum. Give me some gum. Yeah, had some ramen. I biked again after I chipped my tooth. Also, I got my my tooth chip got fixed. You know what? Wait, no, I'm actually an idiot. I'm stupid. Not what I meant to do. I thought Chupa Chups was like a Russian thing. Like a Soviet thing? Apparently it's not. Apparently you guys have it too. Apparently you guys are a little bit civilized in the West. A little bit, a little bit. How's it going? What's new with you guys? Guys, gals, non-binary pals. Although I said you were all kings, so... You know what? You know... Being a king ain't bad. A blessing in 9 years. In the center, baby boom in the center, baby boom in the center. Yay. Oh my god, VTuber reactions. Actually, a VTuber would be like... Sorry, I can't with VTubers. All their the rigs always look horrible, I don't know why. They move too much, you know? They're too sensitive. Don't let GameBot hear that? You know what? I don't care. I don't care what GameBot hears. What GameBot doesn't know can't hurt him. GameBot be like, librarian follows me on Twitter. I'm joking, I'm joking. I'm joking. God, why? You guys, don't get upset. Don't get so upset. God, it's very touchy today, huh? My own flavored. I don't know why I said that. Actually, I've been saying my own flavored or your own flavored a lot lately. I don't know if it's good or not. Did they make the game easier, or did I just come back with a fresh brain? It's good to know. Wild card? Right, but I need elves. Not to turn this into NL drama alert, but they banned Steak Seal from Discord today, so pour one out for him. Really? They banned Steak Seal, huh? Honestly, I'm surprised it went that long. Well. Who will talk about ray tracing, you know? Also, he hated what do you get banned for, I'm wondering? Is it a VTuber thing? Is it a rudeness thing? 1 million candles in the wind. Okay, I just need 1 unit from you, please. Just being annoying and rude in general? Oh, that's a bad reason. How come the mods are allowed to be annoying and rude? And they get partnered, but when poor innocent stink seals annoying and rude. They get banned for it 3 months too late. Huh? You tell me that. Is this justice? Is this the American way? I'm begging you, just give me elves. Fucked up world we lived in. It's a tragedy. Just a tragedy. It was a tragedy. Damn. Yeah, I haven't. Oh, I guess I haven't been in NL court for a while. I haven't been in the NL sphere for a while. Period. Question mark? Exclamation mark. Just give me elves. You're better off for it. I kind of miss some of it. Not all of it, just some of it. Aw, that's sweet. Ah! What's NL been playing? That's I think when I was also just not interested in what he was doing at the time. But, you know, I'm a lot of Night Rain. That's the thing. I don't want to watch somebody play Night Rain. I gotta be real. I don't want to watch somebody play Night Rain. Mario Kart. Oh, is that a new game? Wait, did the Switch... Siri, when did the Switch 2 comes out? June 5th? It already came out? Is that why everybody was playing it? Okay, that makes sense. Give me elves. Give me elves! Sorry. Give me elves. Give me elves. I hate this game. 0 elves by year 14? I'm mad. They should switch to a different release model, right? Or maybe not? I don't know. You know what I'm saying. You know how it is. Dog Witch, huh? I thought it was sponsored to play that. Sometimes I go in offline chat, I try to make it work. I've been trying to make offline chat a thing, and everybody keeps saying it's not gonna happen, you're not gonna make fetch happen. But sponsor for now, everybody played for 3? Damn, that's money worth. You know, it must feel so bad to like pay for a sponsorship from like NL, and then he only plays the amount of time you paid for it. You're like, damn, okay. He didn't like it. But actually, if he played it really badly, you're like, damn, good. His idiot viewers are gonna try to one-up him. And I mean, who amongst us hasn't had that happen? I was almost convinced that elves. Oh no! Why won't you, motherfucker, 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 motherfucker? Ending on the minute is basically saying it's not worth my time. Ending on the minute basically means that McDonald's might not sponsor you next time. Okay, I had high hopes. I thought Panic at the Disco was like emo punk, and then I listened to like the Peloton instructors, especially some of them have no musical taste, and they always play High Hopes, and I'm like, this is just like a boy band. I thought they were like edgy, but they're just a boy band? A boy band Wisconsin? Alright. I got everything I wanted and hoped for and even more. The Hopler. You guys ever play Hoplite on your phone? It's like a rogue. It's actually a roguelike. It's actually 100% a roguelike. I don't even know why I'm saying it's kinda. It is. It's 1,000,000% a roguelike. It's not an ad because there's a free version and I've never actually bought it. So, I mean, yeah, if you want to buy it for me, I'll play it. It's the only game I had installed on my other phone. Apart from like trying to catfish some people, but otherwise, yeah, like I had no other had nothing else on that thing. Why is it called catfishing? Is it because catfish are so sexy that you gotta just kiss them on the mouth? What the hell? I'm losing to my own flavors? Can my elves shoot more than once a parsec? Kill that dog! Kill that dog, bro! Mr. Doglovich, no! He's dead. You killed him. Do you think ads work? Here's the reason I'm asking. I thought it'd be a funny discussion topic. Here's the reason I'm really asking. I've always seen like billboards on the side of the road. Like, so you know, like at I was gonna say truck stops, but it's bus stops. You know, at the corner on like bus stops, they kind of they have like a trash can usually, and then on the trash there's like seats, or like beside the trash, and then there's like an ad, right? A lot of the places in my hometown, they have like ads, but the ads say you just proved ads work, and there's like a contact number. But clearly they didn't prove that ads work because they never seem to actually get anybody to advertise on them. I did download demo for that game after watching the sponsor. Wait, what sponsor? You mean the dog watch? You couldn't turn the game to windowed mode so uninstalled? Dogwitch, sorry, Dogwitch. Dogwatch? Dogwatch. It's like a better version of Firewatch? I need King of Nothing here. I need King of Nothing here, thank you. Why do you want windowed mode, Bornballer? Do you only have one, do you only have one way? Second monitor? Yeah, oh, but like what? You mean like like full screen windowed, is that what you mean? What do you mean? Who am I talking to here? I think I don't fully integrate what you're saying into my brain. Oh, it's very mobile game UI coded. Okay, never mind. I hate it when they UI mobile game do more like. Has anyone ever? I really do. I just want video games. I know this might be like, look, I don't want to ruffle any feathers, okay? But I just want my video game UIs to be like PC first. And like, if your video game UI isn't for the PC, then you can fuck right off. That's just like my code of ethics, I guess. My main screen blocks part of my second monitor too. So like, it's like if you had something like this. Here's a suggestion. You move it. You move it. Sorry, not to get philosophical on you. My desk isn't big enough? No! He has a manlet desk. The desk is 4 manlets. Buy manlets. I'm sorry I said it's by manlets. Or for manlets. Man, let's have a bloody good time, you know? That's what I think. This desk isn't big enough for the two of us. Yeah, the first thing I did when I became a work from homie is I got a big desk for my big swinging chair. Holy crap, is King of Greed OP or is he gonna... Yeah, he's OP. Straight ported from mobile. I don't want to reward that sort of behavior, you know? With the insane outreach that me making a video about it would do. I just don't really want to like reward that sort of behavior. All right, we go again. How come I did better the last time? Oh, I have a notification. Everybody shut up. New sponsorships are available through Stream Elements. Ooh. Do you know the Roblox oof sound? That guy? You know? John DiMaggio? Actually, John DiMaggio does Bender, right? Bender like Beckham. Bend it like Beckham? Bender like bend it like Beckham. I need a beacon. Well, I wanted a beacon. All I wanted was a beacon. These elves literally attack like biannually. And I don't know if that means every 2 years or twice a year, but it is what it is. Double the healing? No, I want... Oh, fine. Double the healing. That's exactly what I wanted. I knew that. Is Dragon's Dogma like a good game or a bad game, or a good game that is marred by bad things, or a bad game that's marred by good things, or it's just okay? It's not related to Sleeping Dogs, right? Now that's a good game. Although they don't, like, they withhold you having guns for like most of the game. They really like edge you on the guns. But that's okay. I think. A blessing? Level up? Please here, here, and here? Wow, very close. I played it for like 15 minutes and got bored. Actually, only boring people get bored. And the rest of them have a lot of fun playing Dragon's Dogma 2. Yeah, exactly. You ever watch Westworld? Westworld is a show that can't get none, you know? It's a scrub. I didn't play Dragon's Dogma 2, only the first one? Well, maybe that's your problem, perhaps, maybe. Perhaps. Insofar as, and so forth, and such as. Consider that? Oh, I forgot about that. Gynocopter made that. Oh, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. Ping them, get them in here. That's a great emote. I like Thinko. And I think the it says hard oral. Yeah, very good. Very good. What did I say? I want a key of nothing? There we go. when you reroll and like the two like kings swap, it literally looks like when Superman takes off his glasses and you're like, holy shit, Clark Kent is Superman? It feels exactly like that. Like there's just no change. So there was a patch, but I don't have the notes. No patch notes? Combustion. Combustion my pants. Combust in my pants. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I hate the thieves. They're bad. They're bad for me. I still have a sore throat. I'm starting to think maybe it's not from the wildfires. I'm really not sure. But my throat has been consistently sore for a little while. It's possible that I'm just sick. COVID streamer? If I had COVID, I'd die. Is it because I'm immunocompromised? No, you know, I'll just keel over and die. Oh, I had COVID twice, I think. Both times, no good. No good. One time I thought I had like a really bad cold / flu, and then I had like cold tremors one night, and then I'm like, that's weird. That doesn't usually happen. And so the next day I did a test, and then the test came back positive. I'm like, well, what do you know? What do you know? Apparently not much. Oh fuck, King of Greed actually, he murks me. Call the ambulance, but it's for me. Please call the ambulance for me. There used to be like this YouTuber. You might have seen one of or two of his videos. It's his name. The name is called On Your Computer. On Your Computer, and he did like the. Oh my god. No, everything's okay. It was he did like the parent sucks on at the end. He flips off his mom, and she's like, "Did you just flip me off? Did you just flip me off?" Like, no, mom, it's for a video. It's for a video, mom. It's for a video. Mom. Did you just flip me off? I saw you. Don't lie to me. I saw you. And then he starts getting hit off camera, so it's funny because he's probably not actually getting hit. I don't know. Maybe he is. Anyway, the reason I bring it up. I don't know, I like that guy. He seems pretty fun. I saw you. Don't lie to me. How come it's good when you go viral when you are on the internet, but it's bad when you go viral when you're a... virus. I got the bug. I got bit. I have a virus. This is riveting gameplay. There we go. Good try on that one? Not really. Or maybe it is. Yeah, King of Greed actually kind of balls my buffin. Call it macaroni, bro, because I don't know how I'm supposed to beat him. Give me a beacon and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me that beat, boy, and free my little soul. My throat hurts and I wanna roll a... I don't know, what's a drug that you roll? Ketamine. And drift away, yay. Fool of a toque. Well, well, well. If it isn't the waiting game. I hate the waiting game. Let's play Hungry Hungry for Hippos. Oh, King agreed. You thought you could fuck me, did you? Now it is your turn to be the one who gets screwed. Alright, I'm not quitting until at least I get this king, you know? Checkmate, atheists. Beacon? You know what? Midas touch. Ain't bad. Prosperity. Peacetime? Peacetime here? Peacetime here? I'm mad. You ever camped in a cabin? Thought about doing it. I want to like go camping like in the middle of winter, but like not like die, which might be important for me personally. I kind of value like that sort of ethical system where when I go on a recreational activity, I don't die. But I don't know if everybody like kind of shares my opinion. Maybe I'm an outlier in that regard. There needs to be a blessing that when you play it, it gives you... Oh my god, these guys are OP! What the fudge? They attack too fast. I need some cannon fodder. The fodder. No, just the fodder. Spells. Okay. There we go. Maybe, you know what? Just auto. Play the game. Just game, have fun, okay? Have a good time. Knock yourself out. They're overkilling, that's the problem. They're really overkilling. I need to stagger their attack speed somehow. But pray tell how? Steel coat, actually a genius move for a guy like me. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Hoist by their own petard. What is a petard? The small bomb made of a metal or wooden box filled with powder used to blast down a door or to make a hole in the wall. Well, how come they were hoisted by it? Someone is harmed or punished by their own actions or schemes? Oh, okay. So it's like if we want to translate it into modern English, it'd be like me reaping versus me sowing. I get it. I get it. I get it. You try to be clever there, Google. It didn't work out for you. Yo, cleverness will not pay off on me. Wait, chat. They're making an all-female remake of A Few Good Men. And they're calling it A Few Women. That should win me some points. Right? We have fun here. Bite. The itchy and scratchy show. They fight and bite and fight and fight and bite. Bite. The itchy and scratchy And Poochie Show. Vampirism? You know what? Why not? No, I kind of hate this. Let's do sharp blades. Loose lips shrink ships, but sharp blades get slayed. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, I'm operating on a sleep deficit. I fell asleep at like 4:30 in the morning on the couch because I couldn't sleep. And I dreamt that like there was a like a cleaning lady standing above me, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. Nothing to worry about, you know? It's just a cleaning lady. And then I thought about it a bit more. I'm like, wait a minute, we don't have a cleaning lady. Then who was phone? Who was phone? Anyway, I never did figure it out. I guess it was just a nightmare. She could have been my Angle or my DeVille. Zenith? Where? Ah. The elf boys. Damn, whole squad pulled up. Maybe they're not overkilling. Combustion, I think, actually kind of goes crazy for them. But the other thing doesn't. How come there's no combustion? There you go, I think. Wait, how come the King of Blood... Is we not killing? There we go, finally, finally. So now there's 9 interlopers around. Alright. Hmm. 10% of 15 is what? 1? I don't know if the game uses decimals anywhere. That's a lot of healing. Nice for a guy like me. But not enough. Not enough. Oof. I'm almost done the Millennium Falcon. That's pretty cool. I think the only piece missing is like a little bit here and then the top. Otherwise, it's going to get sucked up in the vacuum of space. Just something that I don't want to happen. I wonder who makes the vacuum of space. Maybe Dyson? Can't seem to get these power curves working. Wait, actually... No, we still... Okay, we're still alive. We're still alive. We need more attack speed. Cemetery. Yeah, you know what, imps? You can go die. You know what, cemetery? You can go die also. There we go. Oh, yeah, I'm kind of drained today. Maybe it's streaming 3 days in a row. It's almost as hard as having a full-time job. Oh, yeah, I got my tooth fixed today. Apparently the part that I chipped was already a filling. So I didn't actually lose any enamel. It was just like more fake tooth that I lost. And then they didn't even put like, they didn't like anesthetize it or whatever, right? They just drilled it up and it was kind of scary. But what they did at first is they put like a dental dam, which you might know from like health class as like something that they teach you, but nobody has ever used in the history of having sex. They did that, and it's like a little like it's like a condom, but for your mouth, but like inside out. So it's so that like stuff doesn't get into your mouth, and like your teeth poke out of it. And what they did, the first thing they did is they actually sandblasted my fucking tooth. And that was like, because the lady basically said, yeah, like we're gonna sandblast it. I'm like, and then like I processed it for a second, like, wait, what do you mean you're gonna sandblast my tooth? Is that gonna hurt? But you can't say anything. You gotta put on a strong face for the dentist. You're just like, oh, is that a farm? Did I put a farm there? No, that's a blacksmith. Why didn't I get a farm? Ay. Anyway, so they sandblasted my tooth, which was a weird sensation. And then after I got up, I felt like there's just like tiny, very fine pieces of sand all over like my face. It was, I'd never had this happen before. And I've been to the dentist a lot, actually. I don't have great teeth, partially because of bad habits, not gonna lie. And partially because of, well, you know what? Let's just leave it at bad habits, honestly. It's not a great excuse, but it also wasn't like too prioritized by some of my parents at the time. Not that I blame them, but you know what I do blame? Braces. I think braces sent me a dark, dank path. I think they made my teeth too bad. They ruined me. So never get braces for your kids, or as an adult, for that matter. Combustion. Populate. Yes. I'm the populator. Damn, these paladins and knights doing damage, huh? Anybody else tried Steven Next Fest? Any standout demos? Some of the games we've played in the past are still there, but I don't really want to try them again, if that makes sense. I just doubt that they've changed all that much. There was one specific game that I saw there that I did not like the last time we played. But I'm not allowed to say which one. Alright, well, we lost. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. The Goonies. They had like a cast read? Right around COVID, I think they had like a cast read, right? And it was, Wait, can I upgrade my Treant? I guess I can if they're offering it to me. Fail. Yeah, they had a cast read for the Goonies. I was gonna watch it. Apparently the Goonies is not a good movie anymore. How can it not be a good movie? Hey, you guys! Remember? The Truffle Shuffle? The fat kid does the dance? How can you not like it? It's got candy. Babe Ruth bar? He thinks he's Babe Ruth and he goes, wow. It's after my favorite baseball player. Baby Babe Ruth. Ooh, maybe I should make a coffee. What time is it? 3:25. If I have a coffee now, why not? It's never too late for a coffee, right? And maybe a beer. Wait, maybe we should do a ballista boar build. Look at them. The ballistas hop onto the boars. I love it. Although it looks like the boars hopped onto the ballistas. Yeah, at least when they take forever to shoot, it'll be better than the elves. Ooh, alright. You're already validating my choices, ballistas. Never mind. Ballistas! Ballistas! Ballista's the name of my ultimate Iron Man in RuneScape. Its total level is... $32. Can you guys crit already? You can. That's not worth it. Doubles the HP. You know, I want to try it just to see if it works the way I would like it to work. Okay, so we're at 35 HP. If we level it up, 43.75. So use the original stat instead of the new one, maybe? Actually, not clear. Look at those ballistas, though. Woo! Alright, now all you need to do is shoot way faster. Way faster. Why am I going for like the fucking high DPS, low everything else build? Maybe it reminds me of home. Also, why don't they all shoot at the same time? Interesting. Blessing in 9 years, Zenith. Ooh. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna get a coffee after this one, I think. And you know what? Maybe we'll transition into next fest. I think we won't. Like, yeah, it depends on if we win this one. I'm gonna be as supple as a boar's buttock, and as nimble as a boar's front talk. Or perhaps it's TikTok. You know what? Ballista should count as towers. I'm not flaming, I'm just saying. Be kind of nice if they counted as flowers. You're kidding me. Okay, 3 rerolls to get 1 new king. That's absurd. That's heresy, my friend. You've devastated their right flank. Do you know that Treant used to only heal? Crazy, I know. But it's true. Oops. I guess. Ah, we don't have no money. We are constantly poor in these games. Gotta plan around the poor factor more. What's going on in LA? I tried to get like an explanation. I mean, I kind of have a general idea, but like, are the Marines there now? Where did the Marines come from? Also, I thought Coast Guard can only travel by like ship. I didn't know they could disembark. I thought they guarded the coast. How can you put them inside of a city? That doesn't seem right. Seems illegal, actually, to me. You know what, Boars? We need more of you. Right, if we beat the archers, I'll feel validated. Oh, we're smacking them in the face. We're running laps around them. We're pissing down their throats and laughing all the way home. You know what, Poison Vial? Why not? Why not? Oh, yeah, I think I had too big of a lunch. I had like a spicy miso tonkotsu. And it, honestly, this place does it real nice. Like, they got the fat back on it and everything. It's, oh. So I had a great food. But I think the problem is it made me sleepy. And I was thinking, I even finished all the broth. So all like the sodium is like just directly into my bloodstream. It's really hitting me big. Ooh, blacksmith? Actually, blacksmith is good, but you know what would be even better is a farm. Me trying to figure out which villagers I'm gonna kill. Blacksmith's good, but I'd rather have a farmer. I don't think anybody's ever said that in the history of Minecraft. You know, I've owned Minecraft longer than several people have been alive, and yet I don't actually have, like, I've never beat it. I've never beat it. And I'm wondering, I think maybe one day I should actually go back and beat it. Just to say I have, you know? My brother used to really like Minecraft. He'd always like duel. Like there was like a PvP version that everybody played. It's like 1.18 maybe, or 1.8. I don't know. That might have changed over time. But yeah, you would all like it was crazy. They'd use like the fishing rods to do it, and then on top of that they'd yeah, like the clicking, you gotta jump in the middle of the air. It was, yeah, unbelievable. It was too zoomer for me. I could never keep up. Nor did I really try. Cause I played Minecraft back in the day. The only meat we had was beef. It was what's for dinner in Minecraft land. All we had was beef, and that's the way we liked it. Quite frankly, that's the way we liked it. Even the chickens dropped beef. That's how I knew we were a proper country. But yeah, ooh, there was a version of Minecraft where minecarts, when minecarts got introduced, they were done in a way that some people would call less than ideal. Those people include me. Where they had really little momentum unless you were in them. And even then, like, they could very rarely clear like upward ramps. But there was a bug with minecarts. Their hitboxes extended out past the track, so they were a bit wider. And so what you could do is you can have two minecarts connect, and they would keep rubbing against each other, and it accelerated them forward. And so what you can do is you could build booster rails where as a minecart approaches, another one, it latches onto another one, and then they go the distance together, and then the booster goes back, resets, and that gives you the propulsion you needed. It's not a great system. Like, it doesn't look pretty. Actually, you know what? It does look pretty. I think it looks pretty. I think it's very neat, but it's very much like an unintended consequence of the game. And it's also like very non-intuitive. Like, why would you ever expect the minecarts to work that way, right? Like, you had to have a specific basically system in mind to build like railways, but you could do a lot of great things with it. You could build like hoppers of minecarts, and then you could have when like a pressure stone got triggered, you could have like the looper, the acceleration cart, which you can keep going over and over with just two of them going by themselves on the track. You could have, if you had like a stone plate, for example, depressed, you could have it continue. It would grab something off the hopper, and then it could continue on its way. And then that way you can build like train stations. So I used to be really good at it, and I'm pretty sure I could still do it if you pressed me for it. But I would build these elaborate like train stations, which basically had like all these intersections and switches, and then like once you're gonna arrive at the station, you can like press like a button on the way, and it'll like ferry you off into the proper station. You'd get off, and then like your minecart would be taken away from you. It's way easier to do now than it was in the past. Not that I'm complaining. I am a little bit, I guess. But like it was unique is kind of what I would say. The best word I can describe it is it was very unique. So what am I trying to say? What's the takeaway here? I guess my point is that I really like emergent gameplay, and that was an example of emergent gameplay that led to like really interesting solutions, I thought, in Minecraft. Also, I used to post on this forum called Face Punch. It originally started off as like a forum for Gary's mod, if y'all remember that. And it eventually, like, I joined it because of Gary's mod. I stayed on that forum for like 10, 15 years, and I only played Gary's mod for like the first two. So it really very much became like a life of its own. And so the very magical thing about Face Punch is that I had a lot of like small communities where you could kind of go between communities because you'd see the similar people in them, but every big thread for a game had like its own kind of vibe. And one of those threads obviously was Minecraft. And I remember some guy, he wasn't even a gold member, which by the way I was. I remember some guy just like not believing that I built like my train stations that I was showing off to people. And then, you know, some other guy came to my rescue, or my defense, I suppose, not my rescue. Zesty Lemon was their name. And they just kind of came to my rescue, so to speak. And they were like, no, this guy's for real. I've seen him do this on my server. Because we used to play on a small server. Me, him, and a few other people. Oh, and so the guy's like, fine, fine. If you made it, prove it. And I'm like, sure, 1 second, I'll get you the file. And I was like, I was feeling mischievous that day, you know? We do a little bit of trolling, as the kids say. What I did was I got the world that I showed off in the video, but instead of sending it as is, I broke the whole minecart contraption and I stacked it up with TNT blocks. And so that way, when he tested it out, he would just explode, right? And I felt sufficiently satisfied in my epic trolling. And he never responded again. He never responded again. So I guess that shut him up. I don't even know if he played it. I don't know if he is even a he. I don't know anything about this person, but I felt good kind of just kind of being like, yeah, I'm for real, you little shit. I can tell lots of stories about Face Punch, honestly. I really miss it. I miss forums. I say this a lot, but I really do. Forums are just... They're magic. They're magical in a lot of ways. In ways that they capture... I don't know, there's just a different time, I guess. It's too easy for Discord. Discord is not... Discord should gatekeep a little bit. People shouldn't just be allowed to join like a niche community and then like come in and like say the dumbest shit ever, you know? You should have to make a new account every time you join a community. That's why forums kind of worked, maybe. Ooh. Actually, yeah, give me my Midas touch as well. Press the Midas touch. I think Something Awful is still going strong. I never understood it, and also I never got into it because Something Awful you had to pay real life money to join, and I could never figure out how I could justify paying real life money to join a text-based forum to my parents. So I was never a goon. Unlike Sips. Or the Yogscast, actually. Did you know that? Yogscast stands for Ye Old Goon Squad Cast. Who knows? Maybe me and Sips would have been best friends, tax dodging all the way in... What's that place he lives? You know the one. Havana. Ooh, okay, final battle. You know what? I think healing is actually more important than doing damage with the Treant. Maybe it's both, actually. Maybe we can have Bono Nes Dos or whatever. ¿Cómo estás? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Oh, I've had this happen actually once. I had defenders. I had a defender only build. Just defenders, and the boss kept getting stun locked by like a I don't know. I had something. The vines, the orchard, stun locked the boss, and all I could do was damage him with my Treant. Anyway. No, start another run. Thank you. That's King of Nature. 2 out of 2 kings clapped. 2 out of 2. We're 2 out of 2. I'm updating the titles. We're 2 out of 2 kings king. But sir, the clapback of my 2 kings clapped is gonna alert the enemies. All right. Whomstuff next? You know what? Let's try King of Stone. The old geezer. 2 wall makers. Towers deal 10%. Towers deal 10% more damage. Just yeah, it's all towers, buddy. Please. Progress and nothing. Progress and nothing. Don't know how good of a start that is. The game, when you have zero, like a low percentage of troops, it gives like a red border. And I guess 0% is a low percentage of troops. So I suppose that's why it gives that border. Yes. Okay. Okay. That was a gamble. That was like when you like only have one unit for like your TFT minion round. Okay, this is like when you open fort. This is not on purpose. This one we needed a wall or something. This is non bueno. You know what? Defender might actually be. Wait, no, I wanted. If I move the mouse after I click it, please don't lock me in. Please don't lock me in. Please. I want to do overwork because Corey actually goes crazy with overwork. Kaplock! Flamethrower. The flamethrower. Shoot backwards. It doesn't shoot backwards as well, huh? Nar, nar. Okay. That was a not ideal. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go get a coffee. I can't. I'm gonna, yeah, I need a coffee. I'm too sleepy. Too sleepy. I need coffee fee. Okay. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. Coffee, Earl Grey, cold. Oh, I have a pour over machine, and the machine is me. I turn ground coffee beans into mediocre to bad coffee. You know? My body is a machine. That machine has peen. It's not even ready yet. I had to boil the water. I had to find a mug. I had to put the filter into the Hario. I had to get the coffee grounds. We don't even have a grinder. I just had to weigh it out. I had to bloom the coffee. I had to look at it like an idiot. And then I had to do a little, some might call it Benjamin Boise. A little bit of the old Shamrock doodad. A little bit of the, well, you know what I'm saying. I had to, James Hoffman, that's the guy. I had to do a little bit of that song and dance with the James Hoffman. And did it work? It did not work. But hopefully it should be done. I'm gonna have it black. Apparently, I think isn't drinking coffee black means that it has more caffeine because the milk didn't like sissify it or whatever, right? You know the guy with the boulder? Pretty sure that's correct. All right, I got my coffee. Black. Black as a moonless night at midnight. And I want my eggs boiled over hard. I know it's not good for the arteries, but some old habits just die hard. Almost as hard as I want those eggs boiled. I guess he says fried and not boiled. Oh, let's game scene. Game scene. The game scene. All right, you know what? Let's give the King of Nothing one more try, King of Nothing. I think maybe we got what it takes today. I think maybe we got it. We gots to get our freaks on. You know what? Let's go for a lab rat luck build. Oh yeah, thank you, Well Simple. Invite 3+ friends who each bring $25,000 and get AirPods for free. I don't think I have. I don't think you know me as well as you think you do. Quite frankly. Alright, we're gonna keep reloading this one until we get King of Progress as our enemy. Oh, never mind. You know what? Don't even... Yeah, just don't even bother thinking what I said was it was just I was just playing. It was a prank, bro. It was just a prank. You were being pranked. Wait, I'm an idiot? Whoops. That was on purpose. What do we want from this guy? Demon Altar wouldn't be the worst. Okay, there's Imp, Mangler, Demon Altar, Carnage, Bomber, Vampirism. You know, let's just get Demon Altar for now. Or really, let's put down some Paladins. I gotta manually do this because the game doesn't know what I want. The game doesn't realize I want to kill all the troops instead of just like shooting them one at a time with my AoE weapon. I wonder if there's like a quick mathematical calculation you can do that will let you know if like what area would have the most troops, like where you should aim the thingy, you know? I don't want any troops from you, dude. I told you that. Yeah, Kenya progress, thank you. You're probably gonna kill me. On purpose. Believe me. I think those are double stacked. No, they're not. I think we can take care of this. Stack up closer, my sweets. There's no chance, never mind. No chance. Me pretties. I haven't even had a coffee and I already feel a little bit rejuvenated. Not really. Summons are 50% stronger. Eyeglass. Ow! Oh. So when I fell off the bike, I like the tooth that chipped, it like bit into my lip, and now my lip hurts a lot. And now I'm owie. Mr. Homer Simpson, I don't feel so good. Mr. Homer Simpson, I don't feel so good. Mr. Homer Simpson, I don't feel so good. Was that, did you hear that? Was that, did my phone go off? Mr. Homer Simpson. No, it didn't. I guess cemetery is fine for now. Or should we wild card that? You know what? I think cemetery was actually the play there. Actually, I think it doesn't matter at all. I think losing that first life was pawn the floor sort of thing. That was not ideal. You know what? Fine. We'll try a triplet, okay? We'll try to use all 3 of his troops. Soldier, Archer, Scout Tower, and the mighty paladins eventually will appear over here, over there, everywhere. Maybe a bomber won't hurt her. Not bad. Oh, and by the way, I had a blacksmith. Oh, and by the way, that villager? That villager you thought about? By the way, that villager was not a misfit. Misfit? Is that what they're called? Ah, forget it, brother. word. My own flavored rebellion. I see that an interesting question was posed to me yesterday. What do the higher difficulties actually do? It's a good question to have. I don't actually know. Is it just the enemies are tankier? Do the enemies do more damage? Do they have harder patterns? I simply don't know. And I'm not gonna go Googling it, okay? Upgrade all 3 of those? Nice, okay. Okay. How much are my bombers doing? You know what? Yeah, we'll procreate them. Why not? I'd rather procreate than consecrate, you know? Uh-oh. Nah, we're good. We're Gucci. Okay. I need to figure out how I can drink this stupid coffee. It's too hot. And I didn't have this issue yesterday because my wife made cold brew. So it was not hot at the time. The archers do 2.3 damage? Excuse me. That's so little. What the hell? I didn't even realize. That's so minuscule. How much does this tower do? 49. Wait, maybe I was looking at the wrong thing. Oh no, yeah, 2.3, 49. Okay, so that's why the tower fucking creams them. Units explode when killed. I think Carnage doesn't work with bombers. I mean, well, I guess they're killed, right? How much XP? No. An extra 1 damage, not worth it. Vampirism? Let's do the stone boys. Let's do the stone men. Actually, the crits of 103 are actually insane. And it's only a level 2 tower. I've been leaning a lot to my left side lately. I don't think that's good for me. You get like a bit off balance. It has to be, maybe it's like your body's way of telling you that like your chakras are overfilled, or maybe it's like a sinus thing. I don't know. Might be a sinus thing. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Ugh. Honestly, I don't think I have the brain power to play this right now. I don't even know I have the... I'm really tired. And, I don't know. Is anybody around? Any goons in the house? I feel like maybe I'll just call it. I apologize. I should stream longer. I don't know. I got very little sleep. I had a big day. And I gotta do some shit too. But I might just do that tomorrow. Let's just sacrifice everything, you know? Let's see what happens. Maybe I'll figure out a magic strat. How come it's always time being of the essence, but it's never like time is the essence, you know? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, I don't know what I'm saying either. I'm not saying anything. All right. I think oh, sorry, chat. I'm way too tired. I can't do it today. Um I'm gonna I don't know. I'm not gonna raid fucking Northern Line. Sorry for the short stream. I'm not gonna raid anybody. I'm just gonna go. I'm too tired. I need a nap. Yeah. But I will be back. Not tomorrow. I need to take tomorrow off for sure. Thursday in the evenings, like I've been doing lately. Thursday in the evening is a doable day. So Thursday in the evening we can do some more. But yeah, unfortunately I'm tired. So yeah. Bye-bye.